1890 Botany Manor, Somerset. We are here for the release. We got to play the next Fest demo and we really liked it. I'm looking forward to actually playing it. Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at the manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated, though I can assure you we've tried our best to keep things in order. I hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. Bennett. Arabella Greene, Botany Manor. Somerset. Forgotten Flora. Dear Arabella Greene, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. A fresh start. One new plant. Oh, interesting. The Windmill Mort. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Forced bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. A postcard from Marianne. Dearest Arabella, on my hike I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower has air-purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. Important clues get added to the herbarium, where you can assign them to the plants. If you're stuck, tracking clues can help you organize and validate your research. Okay. Here we are. Sicily. And it's a volcanic flower. So Sicily is 25 Celsius. Did anything? Oh wait, I read that really wrong. It's 60. Windmill wort, grow the windmill wort. The windmill wort naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires a soil temperature of 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains ear purifying qualities, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. Drawing from nature. Take a break. Sit down on a seat. Botany Manor, home of the Greene family. I'm currently busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Walking stick. My dear friend, good luck on your trip. I would love to join you and like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice until we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted to me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. Your friend always, Eleanor. An orchard. Let me in. Shake a locked door. Achievement unlocked. Quick, inspect a duck. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city working on your ambitious both excites and worries me. The thought of you in the bustling city, working on your ambitions, both excites me and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined all those years ago that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. Oh, they're 50. I look forward to hearing about your progress, and of course let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Oh, sisters. Survivors of adversity. Oh, we got a sick tree. Who knew plants? Lending. Elderly discount applied. Well, they're definitely calling to her age. They're making sure we understand. She is of old age. I came across the Fulguria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. I remember that one. A blurry photograph. Oh. I purchased a new camera and the flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry, though. I'll have to investigate the camera settings. The family tree. Alright, so we're to Arabella and Elizabeth. And Elizabeth married Arthur. And Arabella hasn't married anyone. Lady Arabella Greene, I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I have altered the customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in your family, rather than their current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or have additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Henchley, genealogist? Words are tough today. Dartmoor. Pyrophils? Fire has the potential to be among the most devastating forces of nature. Despite this, humans have developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Meanwhile, certain species in the plant kingdom have evolved to adapt and flourish in the face of fire. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Their seeds typically possess tough shells. Blah. Okay. Alright, well, apparently we're not going that way. Oh, look at little Mr. Hedgehog. Art to painting in oils and fresco. Some ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy and staying in the tribe. One of these rituals involved picking a flower in the woods, though not just any flower, of course. The gatherer had to find a Fulguria, for this flower is known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right at you was considered the ultimate test of courage. Arabella and Elizabeth. Spectacles. They do make it pretty darn cozy, don't they? Alright. These past weeks, I've been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely, as I think a storm must be coming. My milk production has been taking a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I would advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Farmer Charles. Sorry. Back terrace. Play the harpsichord. Okay, well, we need to do two things. I just don't remember the order. Was there another thing laying around? No. Okay. We're looking for something to tell us how to make flash powder. I'm surprised she hasn't actually said it. Okay, well, let's go make our flour. Up here, maybe? Library home. Alright, well, the tree is in our way. Got an interact button over here, but I guess not. Oh, maybe it was here. Okay. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. 2 potassium, 1 magnesium. Here we go. Roll of the Fulguria. Oh, I forgot to add the clues. A little bit of cheating, I have to admit, because we played it in the demo, and I remembered what to do from the demo. Alright. Not quite sure what we're doing with that. This is such a pretty game. Right. Now we are now playing blind. Flowering Plants of Great Britain by Anna Pratt. Log. A summary of the seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. Hormone Gardens. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They are the latest trend in garden decoration. All my neighbors have sent for them as well. It was a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now started a big family, and my garden is full of the darling little critters. One thing I did notice is that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. It's locked. Thursday, Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy really needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. The last mortar took years to be sorted. She's so scatterbrained, always off on her research trips. Painting room. Mysterious symbol. Hazel's priceless recipes from the home, farm, and workshop of every department and human endeavor. Roasted chestnuts. Yum. The history of Dartmoor. The professor will present how the moor was once covered in majestic forests and woods, how early settlers came to the area, and cleared most of the trees for pasture, using fire as a method of their choice. It's a fascinating story of how the moorland we know and love today came into existence. Oh, no. Dear Lady, received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden and domestic space where it may be appreciated. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career of botanical experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken up by genuine academics. Signed, Professor John Altringham. Well, screw you, Mr. John. We'll do this without you. Teach you a thing or two. To a special someone. Dearest Hazel, I picked up some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Warm regards, Mr. Bennett. The ancient oak stands tall in the Windmill woods. Covered in moss, they withstand the test of time, though none can tell the sorrows that did befall those trees in Windmill's wood. Another note. It's a bit of a maze, isn't it? Oh, we've got wood. Home smoking and curing. Using the smokery, the type of wood to use in your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal taste and preference. Burning wood from different types of tree produces different smoke aromas. This is due to different chemical compositions in each type of smoke, and has a great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. Okay. Not sure if that's anything I need at the moment. Blessed is this kitchen by grace and holy light. May all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is the hearth with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction. For this, friends, is the key. Gifted by Nicholas Owen. I'm not sure what to do. Oh, I wonder. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I cracked it. So now do I go? Maybe now I smoke it. But maybe I did the order, or did it out of order. Hold on. Here we go. Phoenix of the forest. Grow the phoenix of the forest. Okay. Gatehouse delivery. This. Not there either. Alright, we'll put you there. Was that our delivery? Okay. I'm going the wrong direction. Now I go left. Peculiar petals. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books, among them my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational. Though I take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. The wolf glove, high on the mountaintop, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for the whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. Oh, Piggy. Second, I'm gonna check out. Gotcha. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. Chloroplasts. In the world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Chloroplasts, small organelles inside the cells of a plant, are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it to sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not photosynthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time and have instead adapted to obtaining energy by absorbing sugar through their roots. It is therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. History of England. Priest holes. Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Therefore, some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Many of these so-called priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. Only the owner of the house and Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it was thought that there may be undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Dear Arabella, thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor, especially one as beautiful as yours. I apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house, although I am convinced it exists and we will find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. Well, alright. Something we gotta be aware of. Oh. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you've been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure that there is fresh compost in the pot? Stubborn seeds often need to grow. Oh, we've already done that one. Thank you. If you visit, I'll visit you sometime, and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. I can show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire. Well, we already did it on our own. Sometimes I need to add nutrients to the soil. I've found the following amounts to work best with my different pots. Oh, I'm gonna have to figure that out in a bit, aren't I? Lady Arabella, I received your request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Alas, I must confess that I am not the man to undertake this task. It may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard is known to locals as the Turbulent Tower. It is believed that a poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legends say that the spirit is evil and brings ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. I don't want to provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie the Builder. Willie? Is it really that bad? Tower wind research? Somehow my meter broke? I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. A lot of info to try to remember here. Oh no, we have broken stairs. Lady Arabella, as you can see, the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder in hopes he wants to sort it out, though, as you know, he can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize if this is getting in the way of your research. I don't suppose you can find another way into the bottom level. Dearest Arabella, we made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday we were lost on a hike until suddenly we heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound, and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend always, Natty. From Natty Golding. Hey. Oh, I know where we are. Okay. Nope. I'm not sure yet. So let's go this way. Move up, move up. Oh no. I don't want to move up. Got a little. Alright, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'll be back with more very soon, I promise. Thanks so much for keeping me company.